What's up, everybody? How's everybody out there doing? So yeah, I did like a 4 hour that 4 hour live stream that I did last night for New Year's Eve to watch the ball drop and all that. It got taken down. Go figure, right? So I'm gonna be doing this live stream to make up for last night's live stream that got removed. So hope everybody out there's having a good day. Feel free to jump in the chat box, say hi, what's up. Let me know what you're up to today. Anybody want to ask any questions, feel free to ask questions. Talk about what you did over the weekend or what you did last night. If you want to come on panel, let me know. I'll send you a link. How's the sound? So it's like a 10-hour lag, 10-second lag. Live on the air. Delphi Dawn is live on the air. All right. Where's all my peeps at? Where's Connor at? Six Pack at? K West. Where's my peeps at? Let's see. There we go. Let's see here. Let's see what this does. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. Let's see. All right, let's see. Invite. Here we go. Here we go. Copy. Let's see. Let me see if I still have. Let me see if your email's still in here, Six Pack. Let's see. All right, let's see. What's up, Connor? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Do you want to come up on panel? Let's see. It's been a while since you've done a live. Good to see you back in action. I appreciate that. It feels good to be back to doing live streams. Let me let's see. There we go. right, let's see. All right, I'm back. Now I can see the chat box again. It's all good. I understand. I had a busy day yesterday myself. Let's see. Jojo Fry, you want to come on panel for a few minutes? Can't believe I actually stayed up and watched the ball drop last night. Usually I'm asleep by midnight. Oh, let me see if I still have that video that I made. Let's see. Yep. Let's send that one video over. Hold on. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Let me send it over to. Wait till y'all see this video. This is this is hilarious. I knew I probably shouldn't laugh at this, but I can't help myself. This is hilarious. Just waiting for it to hit. Let's see. Now I'm just playing the waiting game. Hold on. Come on already. Shouldn't take this long. Let me send it again. Let's see. This is ridiculous. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let me try it this way. Must be a lot of people with hangovers sleeping in today. Biggest part of yesterday, I honestly forgot was a holiday. Till late yesterday evening, I was like, "Oh shit, it's New Year's Eve." All right, let me see if it finally dropped. Here we go. It worked that time. Alrighty, now let's go over here and let's see if I can transfer it over. Where's it at? Oh man, why is it not showing up? Oh, I bet. Let me try it this way. I think this is it right here. Oh man. What the hell? Seriously? Well, that's out of the question. It's not letting me transfer it over. Well, that sucks. Oh well. That sucks. 4-hour live stream last night down the shitter. There's my brother from a different mother. Sup, six pack? Oh no, Connor. All right, cool. Here we go. Well, what's all that Chinese writing? All right, now we're just waiting. There we go. Let's see. Dude, I can't believe they took my damn video down of the ball dropping. Well, what the fuck ever happened to fair use? Let's see. I mean, did anybody else do a live show? Did anybody else do a live show last night of the ball dropping and not get their live taken down, or did that only happen to me? Let's see. Yeah, that is weird, Connor. There was like all kinds of people doing live shows last night of the ball being dropped, but my live was the only one that got removed. Fucking YouTube needs to go on somewhere with that fuck shit. Yeah, it's super weird. It's like they get to pick. It's like they pick and choose. They pick and choose who gets to break the rules and who has to follow every single rule that they have, that they don't even uphold themselves, right? I mean, I could could pull a video up and play a video real quick of the ball dropping, but they're gonna take my fucking live down again. Happy New Year. What's this? Where is this? This actually looks familiar. Let's see. Let's see. Done. Oh, sorry. I didn't even know you were there waiting, buddy. Let me bring you up. Welcome. Give a warm welcome to the Six Pack, everybody. What's up, buddy?
Not much. Get here. Testing.
I was just sitting here reading this article and I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't know you were backstage.
And I am back for 2024. And also, don't forget, don't remember this. RA is not innocent.
That's right. I'm just still so surprised and shocked at the fact of how many people out there actually believe the lies that some people are putting out about how Ron Logan was involved. Everybody knows that man's innocent.
Yep.
Ron Logan was a good man. He went to my church. How's your day going so far? Yo, you there?
And sooner or later, they're supposed to be streaming the arguments about the Delphi gig, and I don't know when it is, but they're supposed to stream it online soon.
We're supposed to stream what now? Are you back?
The arguments.
Oh, are you? I mean, I'm saying, are you back? Are you back online? You went missing there for like a couple minutes. So they're supposed to stream arguments on what? You do realize your sound's not working, right?
It's not.
I've just been sitting here the whole time, not hearing you talk or nothing. You having technical difficulties? Hello?
Testing.
Where this world
So, what was you saying? They're going to be doing what now?
They're supposed to have the online. They're supposed to have the stream online where they're supposed to have the arguments.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too. It's supposed to be, when is that happening again? You got like a date? Hello?
All right, I'm back, man. I had to go grab a cigarette.
All righty. Welcome back.
I am back. And by the way,
Huh.
and by the way, I want to say something else too. all the trolls, they might as well went home, go listen to some music, and lay on those pup pads.
Who's laying on puppy pads?
No. All them trolls need to go home last night and lay on their puppy pads
Oh.
and get some shut eye.
All I heard was something laying on puppy pads. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh shit. Ooh. Virginia Distillery just unveiled a new bourbon that packs 135.1 proof punch. Might have to give that a try.
What we talking about now?
Here, hold on. I'll pull the article up. Hold on. All right. Here we go. All right.
You said something supposed to pack a punch.
Yeah, it's just a figure of speech, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because it's like 135.1 proof alcohol.
Oh man!
So it's gonna pack a punch, like, you know, drink enough of it, it's gonna knock you on your ass. Is basically what it's saying.
It's gonna pack a punch and punch your liver, right?
Right? Yeah, that too.
It causes issues.
Tell you what, one shot of this stuff is all you need. One or two, probably just one shot, about like that. You'd be feeling right.
Hey! I tell you what, I'm not ready to mess with this troll. RL is guilty. Trust me. Rick Snade knows exactly what he's talking about. Let me tell you what. Territory. I know I had nothing to do with it. You keep coming up in here. You want to act funny. Ron Logan, he speaks. How can you frame a dead guy?
What better way to frame somebody than to frame a dead guy, right?
I mean, there's a movie out called Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh my God knows.
So so let me get this right. So Richard Allen was out there. From their logic, Richard Allen was out there and he had Ron Logan in his pocket. Like, what did Richard Allen do? Pull Ron Logan out of his pocket? Like, come on now.
Hey, I got a good one, Curly, this morning, this evening, afternoon, whatever. I just woke up. Hey, Marcus, we're gonna throw the pup pad in for you.
Puppy pad.
Afternoon.
Go get some shut eye, boy. You are way.
That's great.
You are way off. I think Marcus drank too much Grey Goose last night.
I mean, you got to think, man. Like, you know, for the people out there that wants to think that Ron Logan's involved, you got to consider this. If he was involved, he would be like. If he was involved, he should be put in the Guinness Book of World Records for going down in history of being the only person ever to be able to kill two people, right? Butcher them, have blood everywhere, and then when the police search his whole entire property and house and vehicles, they didn't find a speck of blood. They didn't find a speck of DNA evidence. They didn't find not even a single hair or anything linking him to the murders, right? So that tells me that Ron Logan must be this absolute genius, and to pull off the most perfect crime ever and not leave any trace evidence behind at all, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that's totally believable.
Oh, he must be the smartest guy in America. Oh,
Yeah.
here comes Marcus again. I tell you, go lay on your puppy pad. He said, you have no idea how passionate Rick is about this case. No, most of those people, they passionate about money. They want to say, oh, he's innocent. They passionate about the money. And this don't have nothing to do with money. This is about giving these girls justice, bro.
Exactly. That's right, Connor. Houdini's ghost taught him a thing or two. That's right.
It must be Rick Kitty's boyfriend popping up in here. Give him some kisses for me now.
What is up with this? Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Houdini's ghost taught him a thing or two. That's right. That's right. It's just like absolutely blows my mind how these people come onto YouTube and they run with the most bogus lies and stories ever, right? And then they piggyback off of other people's hard work and research, and they're the ones that get all the credit and recognition. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me at all.
Thought they were shooting off.
Oh, now he said, oh, Rick is not a thief. What has he stolen? With the way I'm thinking is about everything. Oh, yeah, you really need to go lay on that puppy pad. You really need to get some shut eye. Get your mind right. Get right with God, man. Do research. Get real.
I swear, there's so many fucking idiots out there that believe the most absolute stupidest fucking bullshit ever, man. I mean, you know, me and Six Pack could get on here and spread the exact same bullshit lies everybody else is spreading to get clicks and views, but we choose not to.
I choose not to because, you know why? Because it's not the right thing to do. You got to be truthful when you do research.
Exactly.
You really can't go by what the media say because the media don't tell you much.
The media, yeah, that's true. The media, that's another thing I noticed. Like the media lies a lot too, and the media is going behind these false lies and rumors too. Like they're backing these people up. They're all one and the same.
That's what the enemy pretty much
They're on
does.
my
To
radio
deceive
this
people.
week.
Sue me for slander. Marcus says he's gonna sue me for slander. Oh shit, that's funny.
You know, see somebody.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, you got all these people. You got like all these people that are on YouTube, right? That's just putting the most ridiculous fucking bullshit lies out there, right? Including the media, right? That's okay, right? But you got a handful of people that's on YouTube that puts the truth out and they get threatened to be sued for slander. Okay.
Oh, by
That's
the way,
That's good stuff.
oh, by the way, you know, when it comes to that, Curly's address is Booger Booger Boulevard. It's 000 halfway Burger Burger Boulevard.
That old blonde hair lady that was that I caught in front of my house late last night. That's what she looked like. She was trying to get someone's address. She was walking around with a flashlight, shining it at people's houses and mailboxes. And there was somebody hunched over in her back seat, like trying to be all sneaky and shit.
Hey,
The reason I seen the person hunched over in the back seat like that, trying to hide and be all sneaky and shit. The reason I could see them is because they had their windows down.
hey, you never know. That could have been a escaped fugitive that was hiding in the. You said they was hiding in a vehicle. You could kind of tell. Could have been escaping man. Because there've been a lot on the loose lately, though.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be careful out there, man.
Marcus says, I'm also going to sue Noe for saying Rick touched his daughter.
See right there, too much Grey Goose.
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know how to comment on that one.
I don't know what to say about it. Too much Grey Goose, brain fried.
Let's see.
Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start back from February 13th, 2017. They looked at a lot of guys. They looked at heavy registered sex offenders. That's what I would have looked at too. But then again, I don't believe what RA said. Oh, well, looking at fishes. No, you wasn't looking at fishes. You tried to throw everybody out by saying that, so you can make your escape route.
Oh, he was fishing that day, but it wasn't for fish.
Stupid.
Marcus wants you to say down the hill.
I think he drank way too much Grey Goose. I think his brain fried. He done fried his liver. He done fried his lungs. They all burnt up, and you know.
The trolls actually amuse me. That's why I don't like to block them most of the time. Sometimes they say the most craziest shit. What do y'all think about the audio of BG? Do y'all think it's one person saying that, or do you think it's two different people?
I think it's two. It's pretty much redacted or something like
I do
that.
too.
One person said the guys, and a secondary person saying down the hill.
Exactly. I've always said that. that audio does not sound like one person. I mean, how are you going to sit there and release audio? I mean, I've said this a million times before on my old channels that are no longer existing. I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. How are you going to sit there and release audio of the supposedly killer, right? And say it's the same person saying these things, but if you listen to it, it's two different vocal tones. Like you can clearly tell it's two different vocal tones. But for some reason, the police want us all to believe it's just one person. That's why I said a couple years ago that I believed a corrupt cop was involved, because it doesn't make any sense how, I mean, if you think about it, everything that the police has done was to lead people away from the truth. Like releasing two different sketches that look like two different people. Telling everybody in the public that the audio of the supposed killer is one person. And the first thing they said when they gave that speech or whatever, that interview or whatever it was, they said, no, this is not two different people. So don't think it's two different people. They said, this is one person on this recording. It's like they already tried to come out and brainwash the public not to think that way. You know what I mean? Because they knew when the public, I feel like they said that because they knew when the public heard it, they were going to be like, that's two different people. So they had to throw that out there to try to brainwash the public into not thinking that way. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. See, this is what happened when this case first went on. They had the image of the guy walking on the bridge. Then all of a sudden, next thing later, they added down the hill to that guy on the bridge. And all of a sudden, later on in the case, they added guys to down the hill. You see what I'm saying? How I can figure out it's two different people.
Mm-hmm. Connor says, I think there was more than one person. That's why the sketches look different, because they're of different people. Exactly.
Yep.
And another reason that I was thinking it could be like a corrupt government official or a corrupt cop is for the simple fact that, okay, let's say there is two different people involved in the murders, right? You got to sit there and ask yourself the question, how come Richard Allen hasn't given the other person involved up yet? Right? Think about it.
I'll be right back. I'll grab me some coffee, Curly. I'll be on the way back.
All right. So, yeah, think about it. A normal person would have done given the other person up by now. So you got to ask yourself the question, who could possibly be the other killer if there is another killer involved? Who could that person possibly be to where Richard Allen would not spill the beans and not give that other person up? Could it be, like Doug Carter said, this is about power to you? Could it be someone in a position of power and authority? We all know Richard Allen's not a person that's in a position of power and authority. So who could the other player or players be that could possibly be involved? That's another reason why I think if there is another person involved, it's somebody in a position of power and authority. And another thing that everybody's forgetting about is, remember Doug Carter saying a few years ago, remember him saying that when there is an arrest made, it was going to shock both sides of the family and shock the public. Everyone was going to be so shocked, including both sides of the family. The arrest of Richard Allen was not really a shock to anyone. other than the fact that we found out he was the one that processed the girl's funeral photos and
Hey,
didn't charge them for them.
thanks
But
for
other
mentioning
than that, it was no shock to the public or both sides of the family when the arrest came of Richard Allen. It was no like, oh, you know. So if there is another person involved, who could this other person be that's in a position of power and authority?
It's somebody close to the authorities. I bet.
What'd you say, buddy?
It could be somebody close to higher power. Because thanks for mentioning that. Nobody wasn't really shocked when they picked
Right.
Aria because
Right.
guess why? Because they overlooked him.
Yeah, and you got to also, and people are forgetting about this too. I mean, now that we know that they have arrested Richard Allen, a lot of the stuff that police said, like what I just explained to you earlier about how he said when they do make an arrest, it's going to shock both sides of the family and the public are going to be so shocked or whatever. Now that they've arrested Richard Allen, we know that that doesn't make sense. Why was the police saying all this stuff that we know now does not make sense?
How many times you gonna repeat yourself, Marcus? Territory. Man, that must have been some great goodies. That stuff must have really kicked in. You must have had a smoking something, man. That really fried your brain, boy. Man, go lay back on that puppy pad. Yeah, him.
Puppy pad.
Freaking fried to the core.
Puppy pad. I mean, it's just, you know, none of it makes any sense. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And then it seems like the only people that's being backed up on YouTube are the ones that's going with the bogus lie of, what is it, the Odinists or whatever. Like remember when they was talking about not long ago about how that the sheriff's deputies that worked at the jail or whatever where Richard Allen was locked up at were wearing Odinist patches or whatever. Remember when that was talked about? You still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Remember when that was talked about, when they were talked about that the sheriff deputies that worked at the jail where Richard Allen was locked up at was wearing Odinist patches on their uniforms? Remember when they said that?
Yes.
All right. Like I said before, I've actually worked as a sheriff deputy before in the past, and I know for a fact that you're not allowed to just put random fucking patches on your uniform like that.
No. That's a good firing right there. If they had all that on them.
Yeah. Like, I know for a fact that when I worked as a sheriff deputy, if I would have came to work with an Odinist patch on my uniform or some other crazy fucking patch, my superiors would have been like, you need to take that shit off. And if I see it on you again, we're going to fire you. You know what I'm saying? They don't tolerate stuff like that. You can't just put random patches on your uniform because you're representing the county or the city or wherever it is you work. You represent them, the government.
Thanks for putting that out there, Curly, man. That's like, for example, if I was a guard over there at the prison, jail, etc., and I used to ride a BMX bike called a DK 6-pack. And that's like if I had a DK 6-pack patch on my uniform, Xbox Live, PlayStation 4 logo on my uniform. I'm gone. They fire me. I ain't coming back.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't allowed to have that. The only patch you're supposed to have on your uniform is what the jail and prison supports.
Exactly.
Not on the outside of the places.
Connor just made a valuable point too. He says my original channel got taken down days before the news article came out about Odinism. That's kind of suspicious. I thought that was suspicious too, because a lot of the stuff that the news came out with about the Odinists and all the stuff that they said was like the same shit that I had said 2 years prior on my podcast channel. And I found that kind of odd how just a couple days before they came out with that news article talking about Odinism and all that crazy shit, they take my whole channel down and swipe 1,000 of my videos down off of YouTube and online everywhere. That is really suspicious. I agree. It's like it was planned. It's like they did it on purpose because they didn't want me to have any proof of nothing. Like I can't say, oh, I said that 2 years ago and I got video proof of it because they fucking took all my shit down. The first video I ever did when I researched the Delphi murders, the very first video I did was titled Delphi Murders, Strange Tracks in the Land or something like that. And when I had Google Maps pulled up and I was looking for routes that the possible killer would have taken or could have taken, in that video, I was the only YouTuber in the true crime community that got close to Richard Allen's back door of his house. Nobody wants to talk about that. They just want to shut me down. But you got all these other stupid motherfuckers on here spreading lies and bullshit that's been wrong about absolutely everything. Getting book deals, documentary deals, getting all this credit and recognition. Makes no sense at all. These motherfuckers on here are a joke. You got fucking people getting on YouTube riding the coattails of other people that's been on YouTube for like 8-9 years, stealing their fucking shit and trying to claim it as their own. And they're the ones that get the recognition. They're the ones that get their channels grown. Makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. Marcus says, Connor, I want you to put on a blue jacket and put your hands in your pockets and look down. I actually did that I actually did that, Marcus, in my old on my original podcast channel that got taken down.
Don't knock my coffee cup over, guys.
I did like a little reenactment video. So you would have been able to see that video if they hadn't have taken my channel down. and removed all 1,000 of my videos. Oh, did I tell you about that too? Not only they removed my YouTube channel and took all of the 1,000 videos down that I'd ever did over the last 8 years, but they also blocked. Yeah, they also blocked me from using Google too. Yeah, they also blocked me from using Google. So I had to reset everything and start from scratch all over again. Now, how does that happen?
Are you happy now, Marcus? Are you happy now, Marcus? Like Hunter said. You get your jacks up on that one, boy? Because, Marcus, me and Curly ain't stupid, man. You think we are. We know what we're talking about.
That's right. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm not the dullest tool in the shed either.
Right? I mean, yeah. He pretty much. Oh, okay. So, scratch what I said. You're ate up. You're fried to the bone. Because look here. I mean, you got a puppy pad. Why don't you go fall asleep, start scratching yourself? He said, scratch what I said. Scratch what I said. Oh, I know DJs that scratch records. So,
You got me confused, JoJo. JoJo, let me see what she's talking about. She said, what about Randy? Why is his channel still up?
Yeah, Randy's channel's still up over there.
She said, I'm just saying Randy has talked about the case. I don't know. I'm glad Randy's channel's still up. But apparently the reason my channel got taken down is because apparently I was getting close to the truth and ruffling feathers, and apparently I said something that they didn't like, and they wanted me gone for some reason. And then after they took my whole entire channel down and blocked me from using Google, 2 or 3 days later, they come out with that news article talking about the same shit that I talked about on my podcast channel that they removed. Don't y'all think that's a little weird? I do. Several of my followers do. Still there, bro?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
Give me a second.
You want Curly to put on a blue jacket. If Curly don't put on a jacket, what would it say?
For one, I don't wear blue jackets for one, because I think they're ugly. You're not going to catch me ever wearing a blue jacket. You might catch me wearing one of these. Check this out.
If Curly probably gonna wear a jacket, what would be a Frankie Jason Mysteries jacket?
I got a bunch of jackets, but none of them are blue. more of a black kind of guy. You might catch me wearing something like this. You know, you might catch me wearing something like this. But you ain't gonna catch me wearing some ugly ass, hideous ass BG looking jacket. It's just not my style, if you know what I mean. Jelly bean.
What they got.
Huh?
Not my style.
Yeah, it's not my style. I never really was into those ugly blue windbreaker jackets that you see like old men wear. Or like the nerdy kids that were in school that was the water boy or the towel boy wear. You know what I'm saying?
Curly ain't BG, Marcus. You made up, man. BG is Richard Allen. He's a short guy. He is short. Like when Curly played that old song, Short Man, on his old, one of his older lives. Short Man. Do you pick up on that one, man? Laugh out loud. And for number 2, Richard Allen don't drink Dr. Pepper.
Marcus says Curly has the exact same body proportions as BG. Well, for one, BG is Richard Allen's what? 5'4". I'm a lot taller than that. I think it's on my driver's license. I'm like 5'9" or 5'10", but really I'm 5'11". They got it wrong. So I'm close to 6 foot tall. Because my brother, one of my younger brothers, is exactly 6 foot tall, I believe. And when I stand next to him, he's like just a little tad bit taller than me, not by much, like an inch or so, like not even that. So I'm like 5'11". I think my brother's like 6 foot. So if Richard Allen's 5'4", that's pretty short. You still there, bro? You got your mic muted, or you having issues? Yoo-hoo. Anybody home? Oh, that's right, Connor. I'm really surprised he hasn't been dealt with by now in jail.
I know, right?
Like, how is he still alive?
What gets me? They moved.
Yeah, that's the
What gets me? They moved him down there to Terre Haute, southwestern Indiana, down there. That's what I don't understand.
Right. You know, this is just my opinion, but I kind of think that the reason that they could possibly be moving him where they moved him is, okay, remember what I said before, that there could possibly be another person involved. That could be somebody in government or police, somebody in a position of power and authority. Well, if that is true, they could possibly be moving him to where they got him moved at now because they're putting the chess pieces in place to have him dealt with. That way there's no trial. See what I'm saying? So if something happens to him before his trial date, then I'll know I'm right. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's just a guess. It's just speculation. What do you think? You there? Hello? You got your shit muted or what? What's going on?
Still here.
What do you think?
Where was we at again?
Huh? What'd you say?
What was we talking about again?
Oh man, there's no way I can repeat all that. Was you just like tuned out there for a minute or something? So basically what I was saying, you listening this time? You listening? You there?
Still here.
Okay, all right. So basically what I was saying is if there is another person involved that's in a position of power and authority, like a police officer or somebody in government, they could possibly be moving him to where they got him moved at now because they're putting the chess pieces in place to have him dealt with, if you know what I mean.
Got you.
Before trial. It's just speculation. It's just if that's the case. But I talked about a lot of stuff on my channel that got taken down that ruffled some feathers and pissed a lot of people off. Kind of like I did a video one time where I compared the audio voice of BG to the voice of Captain David Burston of Indiana State Police. In my opinion, his voice matches that audio. I talked about that. Maybe that's why they wanted my channel taken down. I don't know. All I do know is if you go and listen to the BG audio and then you go and listen to Captain David Burston with Indiana State Police, if you listen to his voice when he talks, in my opinion, sounds like 100% match. So maybe people need to be asking where was he at on that day and time? I mean, if you don't believe me, go check it out yourself. Go listen to his voice.
And by the way,
go listen to his voice.
And by the way, when it comes to cold cases they've been solved, like say for example, I watched something like last week. I already told you this one, Curly. They can solve these cases through genealogy.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Like you to
Yep, that is true. They do that sometimes. I don't even know why a lot of people do that genealogy shit anyways. Like, why waste the time and money on doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? Your ancestors are already dead and gone. You're never going to know them. You're never going to meet them. And then after you do the genealogy shit, the police can just use it against you or your family later on down the road if they choose to. you know, if they want to set you up for a crime or something, they could use your fucking DNA and shit that you send in. So it's like, can you really trust that shit?
See, this is crazy. That I watched last week though. The person that done that. See, there was that person, perpetrators traced the blood at the crime scene anyway when the 18-year-old girl got murdered back in 1988. Man, they done ran that stuff. It linked back to 4 brothers through genealogy. One of the brothers was the actual perpetrator. They had to interrogate all 4 of them, question them. Then one out of the third, then one out of 4, that was it.
For real?
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
You think you can get out here and kill somebody? Nope, it catches back up with you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So there was like blood or DNA left behind at the crime scene. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I have to see that video. It's pretty good. It's really good when.
And who did they kill again?
It was an 18-year-old girl got murdered in her apartment long back in 1988. I have to see that video.
Oh wow!
Let me go over there and see can I find that video. I'm sure it's still my history. I've watched it, man. It was damn good video. Damn good. Because what happened was at first, after that happened back in 1988, they questioned the high school boyfriend, the freaking kid's father. Man, it was crazy. And she also, by the way, the lady had some type of writing on her leg, like what they call that, a subliminal message written on her leg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So it's like, what's that called again? Like a signature or something?
Yeah, some type of signature, but it wasn't the killer's signature. It was her actual high school boyfriend or something did that because he liked the Metallica or some crap.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he wasn't a perpetrator because they had questioned him.
Wow.
But then several years later, oh man, it was all over with when they did that genealogy, man. I have to find that video right now.
Yeah, you just send it over to me when you get some free time. I'm gonna pull that article up. No, that's not it. Here we go. Shit's always popping up wanting me to accept cookies. Fuck, they talking about cookies. Only cookies I know about is the kind you eat. Chocolate chip, peanut butter, macadamia nut. Let's see. Let me try to pull this up. Just gonna work this time. There we go. That's it. Okay, here's the article. What I was talking about earlier. Got it. Let's see if I can make it bigger. There we go. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read this article. This Virginia distillery just unveiled a new bourbon that packs 135.1 proof punch. A. Smith Bowman. Barrel-proof bourbon is extremely Barrel-proof bourbon is extremely popular these days, with nearly every whiskey brand located here and abroad releasing uncut expressions with ABV soaring about the 60% mark. The latest comes from Virginia distillery A. Smith Bowman, and its third cask strength bourbon clocks in at a hefty 135.1 proof. A. Smith Bowman is owned by Sazerac, the same company behind Kentucky's Buffalo Trace Distillery. In fact, some of the bourbon produced there is originally distilled at Buffalo Trace and then shipped to Bowman for a third distillation in the smaller operations pot stills, nicknamed Mary and George. Bowman founded just after Prohibition ended, is Virginia's oldest distillery, although the state is now home to about 60 others. This is just the third year that the cask strength expression has been released, and it's available in select markets nationwide and via a lottery that will run from January 3rd through January 10th. This muscular 135.1 proof bourbon, more than 67% alcohol, was aged for a minimum of 9 years before bottling. When tasting through our barrel inventory, the 9-year-old barrels had a wonderful complexity and sweetness that I wanted to incorporate in this blend, said distiller David Bach in a statement. We believe our cask strength whiskey is about crafting the best possible cask strength whiskey we can provide from our stocks. I'm excited for fans to try this year's release. We have not gotten to sample the whiskey yet, but the official tasting notes of this uncut and non-chill filtered bourbon describe candy apple and maple on the nose, followed by raisin, vanilla, and toasted toffee on the palate. Remember, this is very high-proof bourbon, so adding a little bit of water or pouring over a large ice cube might be the way to go here. This new bourbon, Roblin, was finished in Vermont maple syrup barrels. As mentioned before, you can enter an online lottery to purchase a bottle of A. Smith Bowman cask strength bourbon, batch number 3, SRP 100. It starts at 12 p.m. Eastern on January 3rd and ends at the same time on January 10th. Winners will selected and notified on January 12th, but you have to head to the distillery's gift shop to purchase yours within 3 weeks of being notified. In the meantime, you can also find other expressions in the Bowman lineup at websites like wine.com. Somebody left a comment, where's the distillery located? Someone left a comment. This dude said smoke weed. All right, that's it. Right. Marcus says, nobody cares, Curly. Nobody cares about good whiskey or good bourbon? Okay, if you say so. Oh, did Six Pack get booted out? Oh, I better watch what tune I whistle. Might get in trouble for copyright. get my coffee out of the freezer. Hold on.
Baby, what you doing? Watch out. There we go.
Damn, man, I hope he's all right. He just like disappeared and he's not hitting me back up. Hope he's all right. Wife Lilith, Happy New Year, Curly. Another year. I'm glad to know you, friend. Thank you. I appreciate that, Wife Lilith. Glad you popped in. Happy New Year's to you too. Hope you're having a good day. I'm glad you're my friend too. Happy New Year, K West. Good to see you. Six Pack might be having technical difficulties because he just like he just got booted off the live for some reason, and he hasn't even messaged me back, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, me too. Wife Lila says, hope 2024 is kind to all. Me too. Me too. Welcome back, JoJo. No problem, K West. No problem. You know they took last night's live stream down, K West? YouTube completely took my shit down and blocked it from being seen. That's why I'm doing this one today. Like, I know there was other people on YouTube that streamed the ball being dropped. I know I'm not the only one that streamed that shit. But for some reason they removed my shit. Stop in and say Happy New Year to you all. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day. Appreciate it. I don't know what happened to Six Pack. He just disappeared like a ghost. I was reading that article and he just disappeared. Let's see. Yes, 48 minutes long. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Ah. Where you at, six pack? King of the Hill was one of my favorite shows. Still is. I thought about playing a couple videos, but if I do, YouTube will probably just take my shit down again. Here, let me put a banner up. Forgot to put my banner up. There we go. No, I didn't, K West. They just took it down and blocked it from being viewed. Oh, hell no, I'm not jealous, Marcus. I'm glad he wrote a badass cartoon show because I watched it over the years growing up and got some good laughs, and I still watch it to this day. It's one of my favorite shows. Wonder if he ever wrote for Bob's Burgers. You know that cartoon Bob's Burgers? Or what's that other show? Y'all ever seen that show Parks and Recreation? That's a good show. Wonder if he wrote for that show too. Would you say, Connor? YouTube does Rick and Morty. Yeah, that's a good show too. Some other good shows. Name some other good shows. Let's see. What other good shows is there? Let's see. There's American Dad. That's a good one. And then there's the Cleveland Show. That's funny. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's funny. That's a good show. Bob's Burgers is pretty good. Big Mouth. That's a crazy cartoon. The Boondocks. You ever seen the Boondocks? I used to watch that too. That's a funny cartoon. South Park, of course. And Futurama. That's another good one. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. That's another good one. And of course, The Simpsons. That's a classic. Squidbillies. That's a funny one. And of course, my all-time favorite, Beavis and Butthead. That's like my number one favorite, all-time favorites. Would have to be Beavis and Butthead. Yeah. There's a lot of these that I haven't seen. A lot of these on here I haven't seen. Y'all ever seen that cartoon, The Critic? I used to watch that back in the day. I think it came out in 1994. I think there's only 2 seasons, but I mean, I enjoyed watching it when it came out. Looks like that. Shit. Can't see it. My background's keeping me from showing you. Oh well. Oh yeah, we can't forget about Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo was a pretty funny one. And then of course, all-time classic, Ren and Stimpy. Rocco's Modern Life. Y'all remember that one? That was a good one. Cow and Chicken. Y'all remember Cow and Chicken? That's a good one. And then, of course, Family Guy. That's another one of my favorites. Yeah, I still haven't heard back from, let's see. Oh, yeah, Connor. Connor says The Big Bang Theory, Two and a Half Men, That 70s Show, Modern Family, the list goes on. Yeah, all of those are my favorites too. Yep. The Big Bang Theory, Two and a Half Men. Of course, it's got to be Two and a Half Men when Charlie Sheen played in the show. Don't get me wrong, I like Ashton Kutcher, but the show was only good when Charlie Sheen played in it. That 70s Show, Modern Family, and let's not forget one of my all-time favorites, Married with Children, with Al Bundy. And we can't forget about Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. Friends, that was a good show too. Yes, Friends, that was a good show. And another all-time favorite of mine is Seinfeld. Love me some Seinfeld. Yep, Seinfeld. K West says, do you watch any locales curling? Yeah, here lately I've been watching Cyrax is what they call him. Man, I done got kind of hooked on that storyline. Man. He gets mad and starts yelling and cussing and shows his pecker on webcam and shakes it in front of everybody on live stream, and is always getting the cops called to his house. Let's see. Yeah, Two Broke Girls. That was a good show too. Connor says the characters on Seinfeld were selfish. They only thought of themselves, but you love them anyways. Yep. True. Yep. I swear, man, when I would sit back and watch the show Seinfeld, it would literally remind me and my friends when we would go out. It was like almost like me sitting there watching me and my friends in action. It was insane. Like how they acted is like how we would act sometimes when we would go out and do stuff. And of course, we all lived together at one point too. He wipes his ass and sniffs the shit paper also. Yeah, and those sores that's on his head, are those from like bed bugs biting his ass? I swear I think those are from bed bugs, man. K West says he was on Country's Live last night. Music Biz ripped him a new one. Big up Marty. He's dope. Yeah, I know, right? Marty's the king, man. Man, oh my gosh. I was watching one night where they called Cyrax's Grandma Sally's they called their internet provider and cable company and ordered all the channels, all the premium package channels, and ordered all the the rated X channels, and oh my gosh, I laughed so hard. It was hilarious. the guy on the phone that worked for the internet or cable company, he was like, these are $15 a piece. Are you sure you want to order all these? And he was like, he was like, yeah, at $15 a pop. He said, yeah, it sounds affordable. Why not? Dude, it had me rolling. Oh man. Yep, that's another one. Yep. All of those guys crack me up, man. Oh my gosh. They are legit. They're legit, man. I mean, they're literally providing grade A entertainment. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious, man. Absolutely hilarious. And I can't get over the body cam footage where they went out there and arrested him. Oh my gosh. I thought it was a rooster going off there for a second. And it was him screaming, I don't want to go to jail. He's like, save me. Save me. I'm scared. I don't want to go to jail. Oh my gosh. Because it's funny because, like, he's online talking all this shit to these people like Marty and all these other people. And he's like, saying he's going to do this and that. And he's like, I'm not scared of nothing. I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you. He's like, I'll go to jail. I ain't scared of nothing. And then you see the body cam footage where the cops show up and they're like, we have an arrest warrant for you. Place your hands behind your back. I don't want to go to jail. I'm scared. He's like, what was he saying? He was asking his stepdad to save him or some shit. And he's like, I can't save you. He was like, if I get involved, they'll arrest me too. And dude, the police, they was like, they're like, Cyrax, where's your shoes at? You don't want to go to jail barefooted. I'm telling you, you need to put your shoes on. And he's just like, hear me out. Let's make a deal. Just let me talk to you for a second. And Sally's in the background and she's like, you can't make deals with the police. Oh my gosh, this shit cracks me up. Oh my gosh. And then he gets his ass beat. And then what does he do? He goes back home and gets online and starts talking more shit. Like, who does that? Oh gosh. Oh yeah, that's another thing. He claims he was tricked. He claims he was tricked. How do you get tricked? Like, oh my gosh, yeah. Like, you know, a normal person would have done like left by now, but he just like stays on there and keeps feeding it and keeps providing entertainment for all of us. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I was watching one and they were confronting him with the whole pedo shit. And he was like, I was tricked. I was tricked. And I can't remember who it was that said it, but they were like, when he kept saying he was tricked or whatever into talking to the supposed 14-year-old, he kept saying he was tricked. And I can't remember who it was, but they were like, they just basically quoted what he said in the text message. They said, oh yeah. They said, I'm in my 30s, but I look 14. Oh my God. I just cracked up and started laughing my ass off. Because he said that shit. He was like, when he was talking to the girl that was decoying as the 14-year-old, when she said she was 14 years old, she was like, how are you? And he responded, I'm in my 30s, but I look 14. He does not look 14. Yeah, that was crazy, Six Pack. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. And then all you hear is like when he's getting beat up, all you hear Marty say, "Who's the fucking king?" And he's like, "You are, you are. Please let me up." Oh gosh. I'm literally those guys, all those guys, Marty and all of them, they are literally so smart. I'm literally surprised that they haven't figured out a way to steal his crown yet. I would genuinely love to see that shit. Like, I'm like so surprised they have not figured out a way to steal his crown. You know, his king crown that he has. I'm surprised they haven't figured out a way to steal that motherfucker yet. That would be some shit, dude. If they could like steal his crown, and then like Marty could do a live stream of him wearing the crown. That would be fucking epic, man. Oh man, that shit'll hook you in, man. Once you start seeing that shit, oh my gosh, it's like grade A entertainment. Another thing that I love is how Marty, he stays so calm during the interactions when you watch those live streams where Cyrax is getting all pissed and shit, and he starts yelling and screaming and threatening everybody and going off and cussing and shit. The whole time, Marty, he just stays like chill and calm the whole time. I love it. It's absolutely hilarious. Part of his magic. That's right. Yeah, man. Those guys are awesome. And that video where he comes out with the baseball bat, did y'all see that one? Where Cyrax comes out with the baseball bat? Oh my gosh. Supernatural, yeah, that was a good show too. The show Supernatural went on for years. That was a really good show too. Oh, Connor, you've never seen Supernatural? You should really start watching it. Start from season 1, episode 1. Watch them all in order. They're really good. It's going to take you a while to finish all the seasons, but it's a really good series, man. Oh, I haven't seen that newest one you was talking about. You said, K West, you said there was a new one? His noggin is like a scratch car. I asked him to scratch and Mach 3-2 to win, and he lost his shit. I'm looking for that message where you said there was a new one. Right, he was on Country's Live last night. Music Biz ripped him a new one. Wait, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Trying to get caught back up with the chat here. Yeah, definitely. Supernatural's a good series. Is that what it's called? Outcast? Let me see if I can find that. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I think I found it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. There's another dude. There's another dude that I just recently found too that's pretty fucking hilarious. Is I think he's called Based Shaman. Oh my gosh. I came across his channel a few days ago. That dude had me rolling. Oh my gosh. Yeah. K West based. Yeah. That dude is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he has really good content too. And he's got like songs that he's done on what is it called? Young Cyrax. Where he's done songs about Cyrax and Sally. One of them's called My Grandma or something. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Let me see. I may have seen it. I'm not sure. Let me look it up. Let me see. Oh yeah, I haven't seen them. I have to check them out too. Oh, that I just got reminded of something. That play button that he's holding up with a big smile on his face. I think that's like a replica that they had bought online and they sent it to him and they made him think that YouTube had sent him a plaque. Did you see that one? Did you see that one, K West? They they sent him a replica of a YouTube play button, and they made him think that YouTube sent it to him. And he posted a picture holding it up with a big smile on his face, and then during the live show they told him what they had did. He was like, and they were like, yeah, dude, it's fake. Oh shit. Oh my god. I don't think I've seen all of them. I'm gonna have to check all of them out. I've seen a couple of them, I think. The Xbox sagas. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to finish those up. I've seen a couple of them, I think. Oh my gosh, I seen one where he got pissed because he claimed that Marty had had intercepted his package or something, and he was like, "That's a federal offense." Yeah. The Xbox sagas, yeah, those are good too. I've seen a couple of them. I don't think I've seen them all. I'm gonna have to finish the rest of them up. Bender Boy, I'm gonna have to check that out too. Those guys, I'm telling you, all these guys are talented, man. The shit that they're coming up with and doing, it's just absolutely grade A shit, man. He thought he was signed to Bender Boy's recording label. Oh shit! No, I haven't seen that one yet. Oh shit! That is hilarious. He thought he was signed to Bender Boy's recording label. Oh my gosh. No, that's good stuff right there. Oh man.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a smoke break. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming. I'm gonna try to do another short live stream later on tonight. I gotta hop off here and get a couple things done. Until next time, peace out, everybody. Happy New Year.
Truth. 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 Truth.